Greetings, fellow Jedi, Dark Lords of the Sith, lightsaber enthusiasts, and sword masters all. It's your space brother and fellow swordsman, Lal Wenstrom, and I just wanted to give you my review of my brand new, well, not entirely brand new, I guess. I have had it for about 2.5 weeks now. Well, no, that's not even true either. I've had it more like a month now. Anyway, I wanted to give you my review of my lovely and very well appreciated Ultrasabers, my very first Ultrasabers Crimson curved lightsaber, the Crimson Mantis lightsaber from Ultrasabers. Now this is a elegant sword from emitter to pommel all the way through. This is a finely crafted and I believe very beautiful and marvelous sword. It's a combination of elegance, beauty, imagination, and craftsmanship, and it's all rolled into one lovely instrument. Now, let me just show you. I got the spiked pommel, as you can see, and you can see the engravings and other markings that are on the saber here from head to toe. Okay. And this is just a beautiful sword, in my opinion. I did not get the claw, by the way. I really don't like the claw, but the rest of this lightsaber to me is a fine instrument, a very elegantly crafted and beautiful sword. And I love the imagination and the workmanship and craftsmanship, the care that was put into designing and creating this lightsaber. Now, I got my CoverTech wheel here, as you can see, on the, if you'll stand up there for me there, big boy. I got my CoverTech wheel on the right side of the lightsaber, and how you notice that, or how you measure that, is by looking at the, you don't want to stand up now, huh? Is by looking at where the activator button is, and then you measure that from left to right, as to where you want your CoverTech wheel. I got mine on the right side because I want to be able to draw from the left hip. Okay, so that's why I have that there. Let me show you some of the accessories that I have with my sword. Okay, so with my lightsaber, I got a few different accessories that allowed me to go ahead and right out of the box start playing and fighting with my saber accordingly. The USB cable port, or should I say cable, the USB cable, which allows me to plug the lightsaber in from the bottom of the pommel. Here's where that all comes out. Plug this into my computer so I can change the sound fonts and change the blade color of the lightsaber blade, or should I say change the color of the LED light, which is down inside the hilt there. As you can see, the little shiny part right down, that's the LED light, which allows me to change the color of the blade as I choose from this cable plugged into the saber and the computer. My CoverTech belt clip, which attaches, of course, to the CoverTech wheel, which allows you to mount that onto any belt you have for your costume or whatever, and then you can put your lightsaber on that and be just like any other Jedi. My wrench right here, which attaches into the lightsaber at this point right here. You can see that little that's the retention screw right there, which allows you to put the lightsaber blade into the saber hilt, and you can screw it down and make sure it stays nice and tight in there. So that's what that is. Here are the two lithium-ion rechargeable batteries. Here is the charger right here, of course, and this is the plug-in for that. Here is a this is a little cover for your lightsaber, for your blades at the bottom, just to keep them from getting damaged at the bottom or anything getting inside of them. And here is the blade plug, which I've used quite copiously already, and that goes into the emitter. It goes into the emitter right here. Get it in there. Okay, and that helps to protect the LED light when you don't have the blade plugged in, or should I say, yeah, the blade plugged into the into the lightsaber. So that's what those are the accessories that I have, and these are some things that help to you know, to keep. Oh yeah, and there's the bag for the charger right there. So these are some things that help to keep your lightsaber, you know, nice and clean and, you know, in order, and you know, so you can get along and you can go do what you really want to do, which is fight with the thing. So let me show you how what the blades are right now. Okay, so I got two different types of blades. One is the 3 1/4 foot Ultra Edge mid-grade blade, as you can see here with the pointed tip. Now the reason I got this blade here is because I like a kind of a little extra longer blade. It gives you a little bit of a little extra oomph, if you will, for both defense and attack in terms of reach, because it is such a long blade, and I wanted something different, so I decided to get you know, the extra long blade there. Also, the Ultra Edge mid-grade blade, in my opinion, and in my opinion only, okay, this is not a blade that I would use for dueling and heavy fighting. I just got this one for show. So when I'm like in costume or something like that, you know, or I'm just around, you know, when I'm in costume, or when maybe I'm at a convention or something like that, this is what this blade is for. As you can see, it's not very thick in terms of the edge right here, the diameter, and that's why I would not use it for really a lot of heavy dueling and fighting. It is sturdy enough that it will withstand some impact, but I wouldn't recommend it for a lot of heavy duty impact. This, on the other hand, is the blade I would recommend for heavy duty impact, and this is the Ultrasabers Ultra Edge heavy duty blade, which I have with a rounded tip. Okay, you can take a look at this, and you can see the diameter is a little bit thicker than that. I think that's about 1/8 of an inch in terms of the actual thickness of this right here. Okay, and you can see just how much thicker this is compared to the mid-grade blade. This is a lot more sturdy in my opinion. I've actually already used this to duel with some of my other fellow Jedi here where I live. So these are the two blades that I've got. I'm actually going to get some more blades, and I actually prefer the pointed tip to the rounded tip, but that's just a personal preference. But these are the two blades that I got to get started, and I'm really enjoying them both. But for dueling purposes, this one right here, the heavy duty blade, is the one I prefer. So let me show you the blades with the saber turned on so you can see the brightness and the color. Okay, so this is the lightsaber with the heavy duty blade installed. Now you probably can't see on the screen the actual color. It looks white on the screen as I'm looking at it even right now, but this is actually a yellow, consular Jedi yellow, that I actually have the blade at right now. I originally got it with the default Firestone orange because I like the deep hue that the Firestone orange kind of shows up. And besides that, you don't know, you know, is he a Sith, is he a Jedi, is he a good guy, is he a bad guy? The Firestone orange just kind of makes you kind of look like you're moving in between the light and dark sides of the Force. So I got that as a default, but I decided to change it over time because I wanted to experiment. I've already changed it to violet. I've already changed it to a light blue, red, yellow, and green too, but right now I've got it set on yellow. And here's some of the sounds, by the way. You can hear how bright this thing, or how loud this thing is. I've actually got it set to the default right now, which is the Obsidian sound font. There are 8 different sound fonts that come with this Obsidian V4 soundboard by default. One is the Obsidian. Let me see if I can cycle through these here. Uh-oh, it didn't do it right. You got to hold it down. So that's the Obsidian. Black Star. That's the Sith sound font. Lightsaber. Episode 1. Episode 2. Episode 6. And that's the muted sound font. Now I kind of have about 3 of these or 4 of these, which are kind of my favorites. The Obsidian, Black Star, Sith, and Ancient Saber, which I've kind of gotten used to. That's kind of an interesting sound font. By the way, you can put your own sound fonts on here, so you can upload more. I just haven't done it yet. So let me toggle through the black star. That's my favorite.
Black star. Confirm.
So as you can listen to, yeah, and there's the hit right there. See, that's why I use the heavy duty blade, because sometimes I do accidentally hit stuff. You can hear that's the clash, lock up. That's the lock up right there, and the flash. It's the spin sound, of course. That's the clash. Change it to another font. So you can see if you can hear this. That's the Sith sound font. That's an Ancient Saber.
Confirm.
You can hear the differences between some of the sound fonts as I'm toggling through them. Okay, so you see how loud, or hear how loud this is. Even when I pull it away from the speaker, that's the elegance of this lightsaber and the awesomeness of their soundboard, as you can see, and the brightness of the blade that shows up. Let me do it in the dark. Okay, I've gone ahead and turned the sound off, so you can just kind of look at the blade, the brightness of the blade without any kind of distraction. Now, again, you can't really tell on the screen here that this is actually yellow. It's not white, okay, but I've got it a yellow color. But you can't really tell that on the screen. The screen just distorts the color. But you can see just a little bit more of the brightness that I've got here with the blade just shining around this room here that I'm in right now. And you can see just how it's illuminating here. Let me show you. Turn it off. Okay. I've got the TV on right now with an episode of the Clone Wars, but let me turn this back on. Now you can get an idea of how bright this lightsaber really is. And when I'm out there with my fellow Jedi, they were actually kind of envious of me because they said I had the best lightsaber out of everybody, and it was the brightest out of everybody. They actually accused me of showing off. But this is really cool because you can see how it's lighting up the room. And giving off its giving off this illumination here. So this is an awesome lightsaber. Let me show you the other blade. This is the heavy duty blade. I'll put the other blade in so you can see the differences. Okay, so here is the lightsaber with the Ultra Edge mid-grade blade. Okay, and this is the brightness of the blade with this edge, with this blade in it. Again, you can't really tell that this is yellow, but it is yellow, and you can see the length of this blade by comparison. Let me show you with the lights off. Okay, so this is the Ultra Edge 3 1/4 foot blade, and this is again a little bit of the example of the brightness of the blade. As I have it, illuminating the dark room without the lights on. Everything is off except the TV. And here is, again, a little bit of how bright this is illuminating the space around it in this room. So there is a lot of brightness and intensity that they have put into crafting this sword at Ultrasabers, and I'm very pleased, quite honestly, to be an owner, a proud owner of this lightsaber, and everything it can do.
Confirm.
So this is my Ultra Edge mid-grade blade, my Crimson Mantis awesome curved lightsaber. And I just wanted to turn the lights back on there. So this is my review of the Ultrasabers Crimson Mantis curved lightsaber. Folks, if you are thinking about getting a lightsaber, let me highly recommend not only Ultrasabers, but from my personal opinion, the elegance, beauty, the craftsmanship, the intelligence. Yes, the intelligence that went into crafting this awesome curved lightsaber. It doesn't look anything like Count Dooku's, but it still has the same feel to it. It's the same affinity to it, the same beauty and sense of gentlemanliness, I would say, because this is a fencer sword, and the sense of elegance that a Makashi specialist like Count Dooku was. I think he would appreciate this curved lightsaber and how it looks. I certainly do appreciate it, and I love how it feels in my hand. I love the curved aspect. I love the weight of it, even without the blade in it, or with the blade in it. It doesn't feel heavy in my hand at all. It feels actually very light by comparison. I thought it was going to be a little bit of a heavier sword, particularly with the blade in it. But I have not had any problems wielding this lightsaber. I have not had any problems adapting to the curved aspect of it. So this is a very elegant sword, people, and I would highly recommend that if you like curved lightsabers, explore the potential, explore the possibility of getting this lightsaber from Ultrasabers. And I'm hoping that they're going to come out with more curved lightsabers in the future with some different colors. I'd love to see something like a sienna orange as the color for the lightsaber, or maybe a color combination of some kind, maybe something like a kind of a brownish color, like Darth Sidious's lightsaber with some gold trim on it, or something like that. So there's a number of different possibilities, but for now, I am very pleased with what I got from Ultrasabers, and I would highly recommend to all of you swordsmen and saber enthusiasts, consider getting this sword. I'm a very pleased owner of this sword, and I hope you will be too if you ever get the Crimson Mantis awesome curved lightsaber from Ultrasabers. So, that's been my review, folks. Until next time, this has been your Space Brother Lal Wenstrom and fellow swordsman. And until next time, out.